My name is Caroline Billum, and I did my internship at Johnson County Mental Health. I did my internship the entire school year, so first and second semester, and I was shadowing Tim DeWeese. He is the head director at Johnson County Mental Health. As a leader, I would like to think that I'm the person who is always willing to take everyone's opinions into accommodation when trying to decide decisions for the team so that everybody can have the best outcome for themselves. During my internship, we took the Clifton Strengths Finder quiz. I can only remember like 3 of them at this moment, but it's individualization, empathy, and strategy. My passion is to help people, and by learning how the center works, I learn about all the different ways that somebody can get help or find help for somebody that they know. Through my internship, I had a great grasp on how the community center works and how it runs, learning that there's hundreds of different career paths for anyone, for any type of career that you want to go into just in the one building. A reflection on my Capstone experience, at my internship, I had 2 main locations. I was at the Olathe Johnson County Mental Health Building, is where I'll mention further. I did a kids behavioral group, and in Mission at the Johnson County Mental Health Building, that's where Tim's main office is. But I traveled around the whole state, Topeka, Lawrence. I traveled to different counties, and etc. So my responsibilities throughout the year was taking part in county meetings, helping with presentations, writing speeches, helping kids understand their emotions and finding healthy coping skills to deal with said emotions. My capstone project is to try to make a plan to bring back 0 Reasons Why and Sources of Strength back to Olathe East. So this is a slide just kind of giving the basic Wikipedia rundown of what 0 Reasons Why is. But 0 Reasons Why is a team-based, story-led program about letting people know that they're not alone and that there are people their age who know what they're going through and are there to help them. Sources of Strength is around the same thing, but it's mainly talking about different coping skills and different ways that you can help yourself. So there's family support, positive friends, mentors, healthy activities, generosity, spirituality, physical health, and mental health. And there's different activities you can use to gain strength in one category or stay the same. And then I've worked closely with 988 as well. It's a 24-hour crisis line. As well in Johnson County, we have a community crisis line. So it's not just 988, it's a 913, 27 something number. And they're both available 24/7 all the time. You can either text or call either of them. A timeline with my internship is I started my internship on September 12th, and I was mainly just kind of getting tours of the offices, sitting in on meetings, and taking notes of just how I thought things were going. In late November, I started working with my kids group, where I mainly just shadowed a lady named Alyssa, who is in charge, and I took notes, and at the end of the session, I would talk with her about how I think it went and how I can use those skills in my day-to-day life. I began working with 0 Reasons Why and Sources of Strength. As you can see in the picture at the top, I went down to Topeka for Mental Health Advocacy Day with Blue Valley kids, and we met with Laura Kelly and other representatives talking about how 0 Reasons Why affects other kids and how mental health is being talked about as beneficial for young adults. I started working on my plan to bring 0 Reasons Why and Sources of Strength back to East this was not that long ago, but after I got into my kids group, because we started talking about that in there, I got a more prominent role in my kids group of a month or 2 ago, where I became one of the lead teachers, and I helped in groups and activities, and I was leading crafts. And then recently we started working on scheduling so I can actually work there in the kids group as an employee over the summer. A reflection on my project is during my year, I went and took part of a Sources of Strength training at Shawnee Mission South. It was an all-day event, and it really helped me realize how connected they were as a community and as a school, not just by grade or friend group or gender, just as an entire school, united knowing that there is people out there who want to help them and are there to help them. With 0 Reasons Why, as I said, I spent the day in Topeka with the Blue Valley unit of 0 Reasons Why. It was an amazing day educating people about 0 Reasons Why and how it impacts people our age and younger. as I said, we met with Laura Kelly and representative and talked with all day about how different legislature should be changed or added so that we can have more money goes towards mental health advocacy in schools. 90-day, I spent 2 hours one day in the 90-day call center and learning how they interact with and like talk to try to calm down people who are in crisis. And it was really eye-opening to know like how present with yourself you have to be to help somebody get out of this constant crisis stage that they are so on the edge that they don't know what to do. And then last for my reflection, kids group. I've been working with this kids behavioral group since November, teaching kids healthy coping skills and how to identify their big emotions. So like we start the day with sharing highs and lows. We do a little brain break to get them all excited. We read a book about empathy or interrupting or good choices and bad choices, telling the truth. We play a game that involves that, and then we do a craft. So for Earth Day, we made earth bombs, which was like wet paper and sunflower seeds. My future plans, I plan to attend Kansas State University in the fall and to study psychology. I'm really hoping to secure a job either in the schools as a mental health advisor or in the mental health centers in a 90-day center specifically. I would like to give a big thank you to Tim DeWeese, who was my main person for my internship. He's not here today because he's at a conference for mental health at Los Angeles right now, but he's like, I'm so grateful for him giving me this wonderful opportunity to expand my knowledge on the mental health center and for him guiding me through all aspects of my own life. And that's it.
Questions? It's okay, I'll get it. We have a question.
Yes, Kelly?
Did you know you wanted to go into psychology before this, or like did you choose this because you wanted to go into psychology, or did you choose psychology because of this?
So I've always wanted to go into psychology, but at first I wanted to go into the more therapy side, but with my internship I realized I wanted to go either more into schools with working with kids, how I work with my group, and working with like either in the center so I can have a broader impact on the people around me. Cool.
Very good.